Welcome to A Word from the Word for December 3rd. Today's passage, Esther chapter 1. Today's key verse. Then the king said to the wise men who knew the times, for this was the king's procedure toward all who were versed in law and judgment. Esther chapter 1 verse 13. Today's word from the Word, knowing the times.
True wisdom is about recognizing and responding to the times we live in, aligning our hearts with God's purposes. In Esther 1:13, we see King Ahasuerus seeking counsel from men who knew the times. Yet their worldly wisdom pales in comparison to the godly discernment we are called to cultivate as believers. In this opening chapter of Esther, the king turns to his advisors, who are well versed in the cultural and political nuances of the day. While their insights are valuable on a human level, they lack the divine guidance that comes from a relationship with God. This highlights a crucial distinction. Godly wisdom surpasses mere human understanding. Scripture encourages us to discern the times, not just with human insight, but through spiritual revelation. To know the times means perceiving God's work in our lives and our world and aligning ourselves with His divine will. Are you attuned to the spiritual climate around you? Can you see how God is moving in your family, your church, and the world at large? By immersing ourselves in Scripture and prayer, we sharpen our spiritual sensitivity. God calls us to be His ambassadors, understanding the times so we can share the hope of Christ effectively. Romans chapter 13:11 offers a powerful exhortation. Understanding the present time. The hour has already come for you to wake up from your slumber, because our salvation is nearer now than when we first believed. Here, Paul urges believers to grasp the urgency of the moment, to be spiritually awake and alert, especially as we anticipate Christ's return. Be intentional in seeking God's perspective. Evaluate your life decisions through the lens of eternity. Ask yourself, how can I align my life with what God is doing today? Surround yourself with wise, biblically rooted counsel rather than relying solely on worldly knowledge. May the Lord bless you with the wisdom to discern the times, the courage to act according to His will, and the joy of walking in harmony with His eternal purposes.